Mia cucina in Italian means my kitchen. What did I say? Is that cucina means kitchen. Everybody say cucina. E oggi facciamo mangiare. What did I say in Italian? Today we're going to make a delicious meal. Super easy, and it's going to be anti-inflammatory, very low on carbs. All the ingredients, you can find it by scrolling down on the recipe, and you have all the ingredients and the measurements. So la prima cosa che devo fare, the first thing that I'm going to do is that I have this beautiful salmon that I have put in here in paper towel. I have washed it. And then what I want to do is I want to feel for, you know, for these little things that cannot hurt us. And I see one right here, and I want to get it out. If I can get it out here, there we go. Oh, this is a big guy. This guy doesn't want to come out. Here we go. See, we got to get these guys out because, you know, we don't want to eat those things. And I don't see any more. All right, so what I want to do here is I am going to mix. Let me grab my little fork over here. I'm going to mix my salt and my paprika and my wonderful black pepper. And I'm also going to add my lemon zest right here. I'm just going to mix it like this. And then what I want to do is I want to get I have a cast iron skillet that I want to heat up. And to keep carbs low and to keep the calories low, I want to be using avocado oil. And I'm just going to spray it because I don't want anything to get sticky. And then what I want to do while this is heating up is I want to make sure that my pan is nice and hot. And once I lay my fish down, we don't touch it. I just want to mix it. And then I want to come over here and I want to get these guys really well seasoned. Really well seasoned. And I like to season really well on the top. Just like I'm doing like that. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that I have learned. So when I'm flipping my fish and I'm not using oil, a lot of oil, I will take the same spray and I will spray it right after I seasoned it. All right, and then what I want to do is I want to get skin side down. That it's nice and hot right now. And I have beautiful 4 wonderful salmon pieces here. And now I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave that how it is. I'm done with that. I'm going to clear the decks over here because while this is cooking, I am going to turn this down now. Because I don't want it to burn. And I want to get a top to it. And I'm just going to cover it. And I'm just going to leave it alone as I am going to be preparing this easy super salad. I grow my own vegetables. And what I'm going to be, these are my celery stalks. And actually, you know, when you grow your own celery, they're not as big ones as they have them at the store. So I have quite a few here. I also have my wonderful spinach. And what I do is I have my scissors, and I'm just going to give it a chop on the spinach. Just, you know, so we don't have to, you know, use a knife. Unless, you know, you want to sit there and use a knife to cut it. I find it that when I do it with the scissors, it makes it a lot, it doesn't damage the spinach. And that's what we wanted to do right here. Nice and cut, just like that. Very simple, very simple, very simple. By the time we're done making the salad, the fish is practically going to be And then we're going to make a very easy salad dressing that's going to go into all of this. See, very simple, guys. Just, you know, just chop it. You know, I mean, just use your scissors, not chopping it. I mean, we're cutting it. I'm so used to saying chopping. Like that. Okay, so that is done. You know, you can have it as small or as big as you like. You know, bite size. You know, nobody wants to get into a big piece of, you know, a big piece of wonderful spinach. You know, you want it to be able to put it in your mouth and eat it. All right, so then what I want to do here is I want to bring my celery, and I just want to go ahead and cut. And like I said, all the measurements, all the ingredients that I'm going to be utilizing are all by scrolling down on the recipe. So we're just going to give it a good chop here. I love celery. Celery is really good for us. There's a lot of health benefits to celery. And I started growing my own celery, and it's just so tasty. So tasty. All right, so I'm done with these ones over here. That was my seasoning. I'm just going to grab the crunchy deliciousness of celery because it gives that crunch. You know, the crunch that, you know, that we want to have with croutons and the bread. So we are really kind of cutting down on the calories. And then what I want to do is I want to bring some of the wonderful leaves of the celery. Look how beautiful the leaves of my celery are that I grow here. And they're not that hard to grow, guys. It's actually, you know, it's very easy. I got some broccoli growing, and next I'm going to start growing some other vegetables. And I'm really having a lot of fun, you know, growing my own stuff. And then that way I can control what goes into the soil, and I'm an organic cook, so I can have an organic garden. Now I have my wonderful leaves of the celery. They're all going to go in here like so. I mean, you know, we're still cooking, and what's happening is as you keep this close, it kind of steams the, you know, the wonderful salmon in there. And I'm using sockeye salmon. It was on sale. Then I have this beautiful green apple that I'm just going to cut in half like that. I am going to cut it in half again. And then, you know, you have this part right here, and then what you do is you just take your knife, be very careful, safety first, and you cut the cord. Very simple transaction. We cut the cord, then we do the same one for this. If you want to do it this way, that way, you know, you can keep yourself safe. Get that off. Do the next one. You can also do it this way. See that? Like that. Get the cord out. And then what we want to do is, you know, you can slice these guys. You can dice them, but I'm just going to give it a nice dice. Extra crunch, extra deliciousness. Then I'm just going to again do the same thing to this apple. This is a green apple. You may use, actually for this particular recipe that I'm doing with you guys, it's an anti-inflammatory, so we are using the green apple that have a lot of health benefits as well. And I'm going to continue to chop this up. Very, very, very easy. I'm going to check on the fish. Oh, it's doing really, really good. You can always tell when it's done. I'm going to add some more seasoning. I have also some little bit of the lemon zest. And I'm just going to add now to this, right to the mixture that I did earlier, you know, when we seasoned the fish. And I'm just going to come back and season the fish even more. Oh yeah. And even do it some more. Just gives it even more flavor. The more flavor to the salmon, the better it is. Very simple transaction. I'm going to cover it again. It's almost finished. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the salad dressing. Again, the ingredients are scrolling down. I'm going to go ahead and add now my Dijon mustard. Very simple, easy, tasty salad dressing. And then I'm going to grab myself a platter. So I'm going to start getting this stuff ready. So get yourself a platter, getting it ready. Then I'm going to get my salad here. Mix it really, really well. I am going to go get a tiny bit of water, a 1/4 cup of water that I'm going to put in here. Got my water. Mixing it. And there goes that. We're done with that. Then we're going to come over here. It's almost lunchtime here, so we're hungry. And I am just going to be mixing this beautiful salad. I am going to come back. Aspetta! Aspetta means to wait, because I like to keep it nice and cold. It makes it a lot easier when you are using this delicious, wonderful Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to show you a trick on how I do this. I take a potato peeler, and then I just make my, see that? Look how easy that is. I just want to put a few in here, and then I'm going to add some more when I put them in my platter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because I love Parmesan cheese, so I like to have a lot of Parmesan cheese. Now, if you don't want this to be, if you don't want to add water to the salad dressing, you're more than welcome to. I like to add the water, so for me, it's not as acidy. And then we're just going to lay this all like so. Look at this beautiful salad. Beautiful salad that is so wonderful for us, full of vitamins and nutrients, low carb. Look at this. Look at that. And then now what I want to do over here is I just want to add some lemons to the side, because my fish is almost done, and you could just, kind of put them on the side. Makes it a very beautiful platter here, like that. And then now I'm going to add some more of my shavings of Parmesan. You can use as much as you like. I like quite a bit. And what I'm going to next, now I'm going to turn this off, because that's how quick this meal came about. And now my wonderful look at that. And then I'm just going to place it right on the top there, like that, like so. Oh, and it's beautiful. My salmon, it's done, and it looks fantastic. And there we go, nice and crispy bottom. And then what you have guys, is this delicious. Boy, it's so crispy. Look, it's so crispy. Oh, I just have to taste it. We gotta taste. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna eat this later, because I love crispy skin. And plus, I'm gonna be having this. And then you can take your lemon if you like, and then you can put it all over, or you can do it on the side. And then what you have is, let me bring this over to you. This beautiful celery salmon salad. Salmon, beautiful celery, and this beautiful, delicious salmon. Thanks everybody for joining me today, and have a beautiful day. God bless you and every one of you.